We're at the 2025 California Hot Rod Reunion by a cackle, the ChiZler. It's a pretty bad unit, so we'll see what happens.
How excited are you?
I've never done it before, so I'm a little nervous, but excited to finally feel what nitro is like.
You can wear a mask if you want or no. This one's not going to blow in your face, but that one will.
Okay.
Right? So it's not as bad. Put earplugs in.
Oh yeah, I have earplugs on.
Probably fire this one first here.
Just do them completely separate.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So here, come here. So he's going to go over. This is a neutral, so you won't even have to hold the clutch in. And let me tell you, in some of these cars it's easy. On some of them, I got the clutch shoved in. I'm like, God damn, my leg's shaking. I can't stay in here 3 more minutes, and it's got 8 more minutes of fuel. I'm like, this sucks ass. So these now all have a neutral in them, which is awesome. So it's got an ignition.
Yep.
And it's got a fuel.
Yep.
Okay. He's going to talk you through everything, and my guess is he's going to do everything for you.
That's what I figured.
So just enjoy the ride.
Oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate this.
Yeah. Jim Morgret.
How you feeling?
It's gonna be wild, dude. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Oh man. This thing's crazy, dude. Jesus. The crazy thing is, when they did this race at Irwindale, when they did Nitro Revival at Irwindale, I have a video of me sitting on the sidelines and Beckman coming by me in this thing. I could probably give you the video, you could throw it in or whatever, but I waved him over towards me and this thing came up right next to me and just basically blew my feet out from underneath me. So it's gonna be wild to finally sit in this thing and see what it's all about.
There you go. Okay, so you push the clutch in. You're not going to need to do that, but that's what it would feel like.
Okay.
And then on the throttle pedal, you're exactly where you need to be on there. Feel the travel of that, how much there is. So are you back to idle position?
Yep.
So if you're winging the throttle, if you listen to him, you're going...
Very little.
Not going,
yeah, very little.
No bueno. Yeah, just
yeah. So it's like,
he tells you, if he, while talking, but if he gives you the signal, just wrap it.
Yeah.
And then you'll know, if it wasn't enough, you can go a little bit more. But it's always just a quick motion on that. And then it's cool when you talk on that. Some of them are push, some of them are pull.
Yeah.
And in the old days, they reached over here and pulled that to slow the car. It worked.
That's diabolical.
Roland forgot where it was and crashed one. So if there's ever an emergency, that's going to shut your ignition off. Okay. So this is fuel on, ignition on.
Okay.
When what he'll do is he's going to warm you up on alcohol, and then he'll switch to nitro like he did on.
Yeah. So I won't have to touch any of this.
You don't have to do any of that stuff. Okay. And then, but if there's ever an issue, that shuts the mag off. Okay. You should always know that. Okay. So when they put you in there, yeah, he'll windmill it just like they did there. Screw spark plugs in it, fire it up, let it warm up on alcohol. And then you're like, hey, this is kind of cool. I could do this. And then they'll
the nitro.
Like, what kind of dumbass could have driven one of these cars in the day? All right?
All right.
Jacket, mask, helmet.
Everything's inside.
Excellent. And then you're going to do everything for him.
Yes.
Set, neutral, just like you did on this car, right?
Yeah. The only thing you'll do, I push the starter button. I get the motor rolling over. I'll nod my head towards you. There's a switch. You pull that out.
The mag switch.
And then if
the
you
mag switch.
Yeah. And if you want to hold the brake and look like you're doing something important.
So you're going to have him turn the mag switch on, and it's going to be he's going to be spinning it and nod to you.
Pull it on.
Once I get it rolling, get a little gas in there, and you're going to pull that switch. Shit's going to happen, and we're on our way.
And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to switch it over to nitro.
Once we get the appropriate time of running on alcohol, I'll make the transition to nitro. You don't have to worry about. I'll do everything from up front.
Okay.
We'll run the car. We'll warm it. When I decide we're there, I'll shut the fuel off. I'll gas it, And once I'm satisfied with all the nitro out of it, I'll pull the gas away, the car will die.
Okay.
And then after it dies, switch off.
And if you think about it, do that. I always double check before I do anything to make sure the mag is off, so that I don't launch myself over.
So once it's on nitro, at some point can he blip the thing? I already showed him you can't do any more than just a blip on this.
Okay.
Or do you want to do it?
I can do it
Yeah.
from
All right, let him do it. So if you can rest your foot over to the side, let him do that.
Yeah. I don't like that.
If you have an erection, stay in the car. Hold on. There, now it's perfect.
Make it pretty.
Dude, the feeling of that nitromethane is absolutely unreal. I mean, I gotta give props to the guys who drove these things back in the day. I would never take this thing down the track. Just the way you're sitting in it, the vision and everything, never. But I mean, props to all these guys who put this thing together, and it's a badass unit, man. It's absolutely badass. It's kind of unexplainable. It's kind of, the thing's shaking the whole time. You kind of feel the pops from, I mean, it's pretty unexplainable on how it feels, but I can say it's pretty addicting.
Hot Rod Reunion, Bakersfield, California, one of the tracks with the richest history in the country. I've raced here so many times in a sportsman car, but it really is the nostalgia movement, bringing back these front engine cars, and to have somebody like Steve Gibbs, the one that spearheaded that, back at the helm of doing the Hot Rod Reunion. Greg Barta has got 4 cackle cars, and he's been kind enough to let me hop in the ChiZler a couple of times. Ron Johnson originally owned this, and I had cackled all 4 of them at one time. But Greg, thanks again for, like, this is one of the greatest days a racer could ever have.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you look up and down here, this is history in the making. And as a little kid that went to my first race at 7, this brings it all back home. Cool, dude. So cool.